Hello, my name is Danielle Fellows and I am Deputy Principal at Wagga Wagga High School. As we have had to postpone the Year 6 into Year 7 information evening, we wanted to make sure that we still were able to get the necessary information out to our prospective parents. If you are considering Wagga Wagga High School for your child in 2021, please continue watching this presentation. So the senior leadership team at Wagga High is made up of Chris Davies, who is our principal, Tanya Madison, Nathan Gunter and I are the deputy principals. Clint Campbell will be the year advisor for Year 7 in 2021. Now, if you are interested in sending your child to our school in 2021 as a Year 7 student, you will need to express an interest by returning this form to your primary school. If your child is currently in a non-government school, you can return these forms directly to the Wagga High School front office. The forms are due to primary schools as soon as possible, this week preferably, so that we have a good idea of how many students we should be expecting in Year 7 next year. You can get these forms from your student's primary school or from the website linked to this slide. Now, the zone for Wagga High School, information for it is listed here, but the easiest way to check if your address is in zone for our school is by going to the website listed below, the School Finder website for the Department of Education. You just need to type in your address and it will tell you what high school you are zoned for. In order to enrol any students at our school, we require all families to provide 100 points of proof of address. So you can see on this slide how you can make up the 100 points. You can get this information from the department's website as well, but we will require 100 points of proof of residence to show that you are in zone for our school. Zone area discussions are continuing. They assume that there may be some changes in the future, but for the moment we work with the zones that we have. We're given a maximum number of students that we can have in Year 7 for 2021, and then we are given a buffer. In-zone students are confirmed a place in Year 7 after they've provided their 100 points for proof of residence. Then when we work out what the difference is between our buffer and our in-zone numbers, we're able to have a look at out-of-zone applications. Each out-of-zone application is assessed on its merits by a committee and it needs to be approved by the Director of Education. Siblings are not necessarily guaranteed a place at Wagga High School as they have been in the past. And the appeal process now only has one step. So after the committee has met, then appeals can be made directly to the principal. When you make an out-of-zone application, please include as much relevant information in your application from the start because the committee works off what information you have provided. As mentioned previously, the year advisor for 2021 is Clint Campbell. Tanya Madison's role as a deputy principal at our school, she looks after curriculum, so that's looking at what is taught, when it's taught and how it is taught. She takes care of wellbeing and discipline for the year groups that she looks after, which in 2021 that will be Year 8 and Year 11, and she also takes care of any programs related to transition. At Wagga High School, we have successful teaching and learning programs that we are proud of. We have strong all-round academic excellence. We have an academic focus on core subjects, and we have a really great range of innovative and interesting and very challenging elective subjects. We have a variety of enrichment and extension programs for students. The Triple E class, which is looking at Year 7 and Year 8 students. Triple E stands for Excellence Through Enrichment and Extension. This class is decided upon based on recommendations from primary schools, or parents can nominate their child to be considered for this class. The process involves testing and then an interview, and then decisions will be made about this class. In Year 9 and 10, we have what we call an ACE program, which stands for Aspiration, Commitment and Excellence. This is targeting our gifted and talented students, and again is through through teachers identifying students who should be part of the program and through an application process. Students' places in these programs is reviewed regularly. We have strong links with parents, local businesses, sporting clubs, CSU and the wider community. We have a lot of programs that are run with the local TAFE. We also have a really innovative Triple S program. The Triple S class is targeting students who are wanting to transition to the workplace. We have productive and meaningful links with our partner primary schools. We link with CSU students who work with our EALD students. We also have regular exchange student programs. At Wagga High School, you'll find that we have experienced, dedicated, caring staff. We have traditional and innovative teaching that takes place in well-managed classrooms. Our staff are fully qualified, and we have fantastic support staff. And we provide specialist tuition for individual enrichment programs. So my role as Deputy Principal is for the wellbeing and discipline of, in 2021, it will be Year 9 students and Year 12 students. I take care of the Positive Behaviour for Learning program, and I'm responsible for professional learning and special religious education. We have a very strong wellbeing team and very strong wellbeing programs that we deliver at our school. Our anti-bullying programs are effective. We recognise students' achievement for academic effort, sporting effort and achievement, participation in cultural activities, students' contributions to the school community, and wider school community involvement. Some of the members of our wellbeing team include Mrs. Murray and Mrs. Smith, who are our head teacher wellbeing. Mrs. Kerr is our head teacher of learning support. Candice Cord and Ben Schreiber are our AEOs. Marty Jones is our student support officer. And then we have 2 school counsellors, Taryn Lean and Kylie Can. We also have Mandy, who works as part of Family Referral Service in our school 4 days a week. Our values for PBL are to be respectful, to be responsible, and for students to accept the challenge. We encourage students to do their personal best at Wagga High School. We want them to set themselves positive and challenging goals. We want them to strive to achieve their own personal level of excellence. Some of the values that we promote through our curriculum and interactions with students include having to have a love of learning, to maintain high standards, be caring and respectful of themselves and others, be respectful of families and communities, to maintain fairness and social justice, to pursue excellence, to be active citizens of Australia and the world, and to appreciate Australia's history and multicultural society. Nathan Gunter is our third deputy principal responsible for organisation. Nathan's also responsible for the wellbeing and discipline of, in 2021, it will be the Year 7 cohort and Year 10. He's also responsible for attendance, reports, and central. We communicate using a variety of methods at Wagga High School. We have Wagga Highlights, which is our newsletter issued every Monday. We have an electronic sign, which you may have noticed out the front of the school, which we keep up to date with events that are coming up. We have an active Facebook page, so if you search for Wagga Wagga High School Official, our central website is a great place, or our central portal is a great place for parents to get information, and we also have our school website. Wagga High School has fantastic facilities. We're an attractive, well-resourced school. We have extensive shade areas in the playground, which we continue to add to each year. We have a well-resourced library where we promote effective independent learning. Our computer rooms are modern, and we have equipment to support the use of technology in the school, where we're sitting at around 500 computers that are available for student use. We do allow students to bring their own device, and that is certainly a decision that you might make for your child. But if you make the decision not to send your child with a device, we certainly have a lot of devices here on site that they will have access to. We have a great trade training centre, primary industry skills centre, and fantastic kitchens, and we also have modern science labs. We have a great STEM room with 3D printers and a laser cutter. We have well-equipped modern facilities for technology, wheelchair access to all curriculum areas, and a great hall for performances and whole school assemblies. Our playing fields are great at Wagga High School. We have recently flattened the back of our playground, providing another active area for PE classes, but also for the students to use at recess and lunch. We have a gym. We have an extensive and very well managed school farm. At Lake Albert, we have a boat shed where we store kayaking and canoeing equipment, and we have great access to our local facilities, which have been made all the more accessible with the addition of a school bus. At Wagga High School, we have a singing group, orchestra, stage band, and we offer dance ensembles for students to be a part of. We have an inclusive and extensive careers program which helps guide students from school to further study, training, or work. We have amazing extracurricular opportunities for all students to succeed. We have a history of successful participation and achievement in statewide and national academic competitions. We focus on positive physical activity and healthy lifestyle opportunities. We have successful sporting teams at local, regional, and state levels. We do have a support unit at Wagga High School which provides specialist assistance for students with learning difficulties. We have a fantastic learning and support team who meet once a week to discuss students' needs. We have specialist classes in Stage 4 and Stage 5, and our gifted and talented programs meet the needs of these students in Year 7 through Year 10. At Wagga High School, we aim to participate in a wide variety of community programs. We have a fair and equitable school uniform policy, which we do enforce, but we provide assistance to those who are unable to afford uniform. We have students who have been recipients of Proud and Deadly Awards, and we participate in the Duke of Edinburgh Award scheme. Some of our recent achievements at Wagga High School is having students who were recipients of the Minister's Award for Student Excellence from 2013 through to 2019. We have had teachers who have been recipients of the Minister's Award for Excellence in Teaching from 2016 to 2019. We have had Tuckwell scholarships awarded in 2015 and 16. We've had state finalists for the Science and Engineering Challenge. We've had student and staff involvement in School Spectacular. We have had students participate in the Wagga School Leaders Program. We've had regional and state sporting champions, New South Wales and Australian representatives in a number of sports, regional quality teaching awards, staff members who've coached high-level representative teams, winners of local sporting competitions, and NAIDOC state debating winners. If you have any questions about the information that's been presented, or perhaps the information that you're hoping to find out from this presentation, please feel free to email the school with the address on the screen, and we will endeavour to get back to you with answers to your questions as soon as possible. Thank you.